One more time. We back again, family.
It's obvious.
It's a good day. What's obvious?
Length.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Ain't no thing. So what's up? Oh, you got. Oh, okay. You good? Yeah. So we are back. Good people. We got another show coming up today. How was your day?
It was good.
Why was it good?
I just happy.
They say that's it.
I'm
This
hoping.
you ain't going backwards.
Uh-uh.
So let's see. My day was it was a lot. It's like energetic. It's just a lot going on. So we got a lot of stuff going on. So we're gonna talk about it in the next show, not this one. So I wish we could let it go. So we doing some stuff right now. It's really, really good. So we gonna see how we want to put it together. So we're gonna put it on the next show. We've been moving around a lot, y'all. We've been moving around and we've been nonstop. So my baby girl is exhausted today. So her energy is going to be good, but not as great as it usually is. So we're gonna see how she fares today. We're gonna put her under the microscope. Y'all tell us if y'all think she handling it or not. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. You gonna do your monologue first, or I'm going first?
I just want to tell people that life is a beautiful process. You gotta trust the process. Can't stress the small stuff. That's it.
And on that, we had some family we lost here recently, so we want to definitely send a shout out to the family. Peace, prayers, and blessings, condolences. Remember the good times. Like, what would they want you to do from this point forward? Just think about that. If something was to happen to me, y'all, hey, have a good time, man. Laugh, man. Smile. Hey, don't celebrate celebrate the good things. Don't mourn the bad things. Go through your process, but hey, for me, hey man, don't cry. Have a good time. That's what I want y'all to do. Yeah, keep it going. So, but peace, prayers, and blessings to the family that we did lose, and condolences to them. Because matter of fact, they went up. They called us today, and they just went and got some relaxation time, for themselves that they is much needed. So, I hope they see this, and we just want to let them know we love them. We love them. So yeah. So my monologue is on experience. It's how we let an experience trump knowledge nowadays. Nowadays, when life moves on and we learn more as you grow, you get older, you get wiser, or you learn more. That's experience. When we talk to individuals that lack the experience, they must use knowledge. Knowledge can be read, discussed, or exchanged. An example of using knowledge could be where you have a doctor or a surgeon that is doing an operation. Okay, they have to conduct this operation. You got one doctor that has all the accolades from the highest top medical schools known to man. They have all of the medical journals. They got the prestige in the medical community, but they've never performed an operation. They have the knowledge. And then I'll give you another doctor who has performed this operation on that your loved one needs. Your loved one needs an operation. One of these doctors is going to have to operate on your loved one. Now, the other doctor has experience with 2,200 successful operations that your loved one needs. Out of 3,000, they've only failed 800 times. Who would you let operate on your loved one? That question right there is what I want people to try to understand. When somebody using knowledge is a beautiful thing. We need to hold that high, put it on the top shelf. Knowledge is great. We all need that, but it never trumps. Usually it doesn't trump experience. So when I'm using that doctor analogy, I just want people to understand that you can eloquently state things. You can talk about it until you've actually executed and been in that situation. It's going to be very hard to discuss and talk about that situation. So like you were saying, just take your loved ones, don't sweat the small stuff. Just stay engaged. That's just experience, but you got to go through the loss. You have to go through not connecting with somebody to understand what that lack of connection is when we take it for granted, and we all do that. So that was my monologue for today. Now we're going to move, and do you want to start off with your questions, or you want me to?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off.
I'll do it.
Okay.
What advice would you give a dad that is about to have a daughter moving out?
Call me, and if you cry, I won't tell nobody. I'll hold you down. I got you. What advice would I give him? Oh my goodness, that's a good one. I thought we was going light today.
That is light.
That ain't light. How that's light?
Okay.
Okay. That was good though. You know I like that.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. Go keep going. I'm gonna come back to that. That's a good one.
Okay. How traditional do you think dating is now?
Oh, not at all. You've taught me. Other young people have taught me that it's a totally different environment. So what we have to do, hey, mothers and fathers, if your child is dating age or 28 or younger, it's not the same game. They doing different stuff, y'all. We got to figure out what this is that's going on so we can learn how to deal with it. But like, because it's new, how do we get the tools and the resources? How do we get the knowledge and the experience to deal with this brand new situation that's impacting the entire culture, the entire nation? Because this is going to move to the next generation. So nobody has a playbook. Nobody has the rules. So I don't know how to proceed with that. I just think you just go to the old school, stay core. You love them. You keep discipline and respect, whatever that looks like in your situation, but you have to deal with your situation. You can't gauge it up to mine or next to the next door neighbors or the people up the street, whatever that means in your house, right? That's how you try to proceed with that, but just go to the core. Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't stay on the surface because you will lose it. Go to the core of what the problem or the situation is. And then that's how I think you need to deal with it from that context, whatever that is. Okay. That would be my advice.
We got Mr. CL. He said hello.
CL.
We have Auntie Sam.
We don't like CL.
So, hey, y'all.
We ain't never liked him.
Another question. So if a daughter gets married at a courthouse, does her dad still need to give her away?
Absolutely. Okay, so yes. Okay. So I would say, especially in our community, because we don't have the resources or the finances to go out and spend $30, $40, $50, $200,000 on a wedding. We would only have a home to live in to pass to the next generation, which is when two people get married, usually most times there could be a child coming or involved. So we definitely need to have something to leave to the lineage. We need to have something where they can start over and not come from zero like most of us did. So we don't need to drop $20,000 and $30,000 on a wedding, or $100,000, and we could put that money into a house that could help our lineage or the family.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think, yes, the father needs to be present. If he's just going to give his daughter away at City Hall, if that's what their choice is, I think, yeah, he need to be present. The father needs to give his blessings to the daughter. If when you have a healthy, functional father, if he doesn't bless that union, I'm guaranteeing you it's a 90% chance it won't work. 90%. But then you got an exception to every rule. So that's it.
Okay. How often should a daughter check in with her dad?
How old is she? Just what? Period?
She
out of state?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So let me give you some. So if she's out of state, and hopefully there's a healthy relationship, she should be checking in once a week, every other week at the bare minimum. If she's in town, she should be seeing him at least every other week or once a week. If it's a strained relationship, if she is wise, if she is trying to consolidate the relationship and work and build on it, she should be talking at least every 90 days at the bare minimum, if not more often. My suggestion.
Okay, that's fair. We can do that. That's fair. Okay, also, so at what stage should fathers be candid with their daughters about their father's past, life, etc.? It's open-ended, so I don't know what age that looks like for y'all, so I didn't want to put a specific age.
So right, it depends. So it depends on how the father moved, how he moves. Okay, so if he has a very, 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 very troubled past, he may not want to expound a lot on the details. I get, but most guys, I would say, I think he should come in doses. I think he should start being candid at 12 to a certain degree. Then I think you should turn it on more at 14 to a certain degree. Then I think at 16 more to a certain degree. Then I think at 18 and so on and so forth. Like every 2 years in increments, he should start sharing more knowledge, because when she leaves his house or when she leaves his presence and she's not on his watch, he's going to leave it to her understanding. And he knows that most guys will mislead a woman or a female and take advantage of them because she lacks the knowledge. And she definitely, because he doesn't have the experience. So, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll go back to the first question.
Okay. All right.
What advice would you give a dad that is about to have a daughter moving out?
Can I? No. Okay.
I mean, yeah, we already talked about it before on the show.
We did?
I believe so.
Okay, so I can't talk about it?
I mean, don't get specific.
All right, cool. All right, so when
it's completely, yeah.
So when you talking about somebody that you love more than you love yourself, and you're saying that this person is finna leave your presence and go into the world. They finna go out here with criminals, rapists, serial killers, pedophiles, schemers, thieves, hustlers, like that. This is what we're thinking, right? So when you say, what do we think? We scared. So we don't want you to go, but we know you got to go. Well, a wise father would know you got to go. I mean, because he didn't raise you to stay in his house. That's not why he did that. He wanted you to be a productive, citizen, in society. So he don't want you to stay at home with him, so it's fear. So we just scared.
That's advice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about my, right. I don't need you.
I didn't ask what did you think. I said, what is the advice? Okay. I didn't say, what did you think? I said, what's your advice?
I'm sorry, y'all, because you're right. I went into my own thing. Okay, so my advice is you're going to have to, if she leaving the nest, you're going to have to coach and counsel, guide and direct, not dictate or try to rule. That's over with. You're going to have to hope that what you put in your daughter stands for something. You're going to hope that what you did is, you put the proper things in her path and in her life that's going to help her build and go down that path she's trying to get to her destination on. You want to hope that it resonated with her, the things that you said. You want to just hope it stands for something, but this world out here is just so wicked, man. It's wicked. They just want to hope that it stands for all the stuff that you did. Hopefully you were strategic. I was as strategic as I know how to be. I was very divisive. Now, whether or not it's going to work will yet to be seen. We'll see.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's
that. All right. So now we're going to get to the portion of the show. If for some of those who may be watching for the first time, this piece is called Daman. It's where we take dad and Iman. So dad, D-A-D, and Iman, I-M-A-N. We take the D off of dad, the I off of Iman, and we call it Daman. So it's where I ask my daughter a question from her childhood, and she tells us how she viewed it then, and then she shows you her growth and how she elevated since she was a child and how she views it now. And I do the same thing. I go back to me being a young man, having her, and then how I view it to the current day. So the first question is, what is one of the strongest examples of family structure that you can remember from your childhood? As a child, what was one of the strongest family structure?
On mommy's side, every year the Christmas dinner.
Yep. And they still do it to this day. Yes. To this day. That's good.
Every year.
That's a good deal.
Every year, same hall. It was just a Christmas ceremony.
Wow.
Family from
it's still the same spot?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
I believe so.
Okay, right. But but so it has been consistent as far as we know.
Yes.
And it's been a long time.
Or at least 20 years. I'll say 20.
There you go. Cool.
The past 20 years it's been consistent.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So now how do you see that now as being a strong family structure? Hey, there go Miss Kadase.
Hello.
I don't like Miss Kadase either.
I think it just shows the unity because it was women in the kitchen setting up placements, men laughing, kids playing. It was just a unit. Everybody, you just saw everybody cohesive. Flow together.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think it was.
That's what it was. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what I saw, and I saw both sides. So, but I'm gonna go with what you said because that's where your point of reference was. I saw a lot of spiritual walking, believing people who were trying to do the right thing, regardless or not of how it came off or whether they executed or not. They were trying to do the right thing as a unit, the whole family. And so that was different for me because I never saw that, like a whole family doing it, you know, like 50, 60, 100 people. So that was the first time that I'd ever seen that and been exposed to that. So that's what I saw as a young man. But now what I see, I just see people just trying to keep it together. It's not even about spirituality or religion or God. It was just people trying to make sure that they gave their children the best example and prepared them for life the best way they knew how. That's what I saw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What differences do you see in the family from your generation to mine? So like my generation.
We aren't as tight. We are not as close at all. We have no sense of connection.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say deep connection.
Right there you go. Yeah.
We don't even have a deep connection.
It's not deep as it should be.
We are watching our cousins' lives through social media. And that's that on that. I'm not even gonna debate that.
All right.
If you want to debate it, go ahead. Ask me when my birthday is without looking on Facebook.
So no, it's not a connection.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
That makes sense.
I'm just saying, like, some people,
You're right.
well, I can look on Facebook.
I think they would agree. I don't think they would disagree.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, people in general, well, I do talk to my cousins. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You speaking to people. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
not really.
Well, we were talking about your personal situation.
Right, yeah.
So not them. So
right.
Yeah.
You said my generation.
Right. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Outside of
I'm sorry. Let me be clear. You're right. So your family, meaning your generation and your family, I'm sorry. Not other people. Okay.
Yeah. We don't know each other.
Okay.
We know each other, but we don't know each other. Like, we don't know we're not intimate with each other. So
okay, so now what did you see when you were a child? When you were younger from your childhood?
I mean, I saw unity. I saw family. I think we all thought we were grown up, that we just all went our separate ways. So once our parents stopped interfering, that's what that was.
Well, interfering or
when I say interfere, like, okay. I mean, like, without y'all being involved in a situation, we didn't continue that connection.
Okay, so what I saw when in your childhood,
we had fun though.
No doubt. As kids, no doubt. What I saw from your generation, the difference was y'all had access to more leisure things, more luxury things, y'all were spoiled more than we were. We didn't get the luxury to have conversations with our parents the way that y'all did with us. We didn't interact with adults or elders the way that y'all did. That's what I saw back in that day in my youth. So now today, I think the biggest difference is we did not raise y'all the same way we were raised, because my cousins was like brothers to me. So my cousins, when we came up, like, we could have been brothers and you wouldn't have noticed the difference in between my cousin and my brother. I didn't have a friend until I was 19, 20 years old, because I had so much family. I didn't need a brother. It was like 17, 19 of us, So that was my take on it from your childhood up until, I was in a older. Okay. What can we do, my generation, to strengthen your generation with some of the things that we did correctly? How can we today?
I think that ship has sailed.
You think so?
I see a lot of, specifically my generation, we don't respect our parents like that. Okay. So if our parents be like, "Oh, me here, your cousin's coming," it's a choice.
Right. Got you.
With such and such.
Got you.
So that ship has sailed. Y'all can try.
Got you.
It's gonna be like pulling teeth, and I don't. At this point, we having our own kids, and I was just like, it is what it is. It's gonna be tough. We can try.
We can try. You're right. Okay.
You can try.
I think that collectively, if we all get on the same page and move one step at a time as a unit, as a force, that we could. I know we can do it. I know we could do it. If we all came together, we could make it happen, because I think every child or every young person is trying to connect to their family. That's why we have gangs. So a lot of people join gangs because it's love. They think it's respect. That in their mind and their head, that's what they see. So you got to respect that. So everybody want to belong to something. So if you have an organic situation that's like your bloodline, which is your family, how could you not connect to that if it's coming towards you and telling you, we want to receive you, we want you, we love you? How could you not engage in that? I think that's what we could do. That's a solution.
Okay.
All right. It's my opinion. Okay. How does the diet from our house, how did that impact you in your youth?
It just helped me to make better eating habit choices. Like I don't have to have
What?
Certain meats. I don't have to have certain cereals. I don't have to have certain candy, chips, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just healthier.
So go into that. So like when you say healthier, like what did we do that most people?
We ate mostly vegetables, a lot of fruits. It was not a lot of sugar in the house, and if it was on the weekends, and it was monitored. It was portioned.
It was very strategic, that's for sure. Because y'all wasn't buying it and y'all wasn't shopping for it. So we made sure that what we put in the house. Okay, so I'm sorry. Let me give you my side.
Right.
What I saw.
Go ahead.
What I saw when we were doing that for you guys is we wanted to give y'all better options than we had. That don't mean it was going to work. So we wanted y'all to be healthier and give you more options. So we bought the vegetables and we researched and did the things, and we didn't do the extra butter, the sugar, the cream, the salt. We took that stuff out of the refrigerator. So you didn't see that. So now your sister.
No, we did.
Right. Oh no. I mean, well, I'm sorry.
It was there. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It was
okay. So
not like
you're
it
right.
wasn't there.
No,
it was.
We
there.
fried stuff.
Yes.
But it was at a very minimal. We didn't fry a lot. We did not. No.
Okay.
And listen, I love it. I love all that. Listen, I love all that, y'all. Don't get it twisted.
There was a lot of fried food in my presence.
I said your childhood.
Right.
I'm saying like I'm talking about.
I'm still a child.
Right. But I'm saying like you from 0 to 14.
Right.
I think that's a childhood.
14 is a teenager.
I understand.
Right.
But I'm saying, but if you from 0 to 14, you didn't start getting really exposed to that until then. That's what I'm saying.
You asked me about
okay,
my
so you're right. Okay.
You gave me the age range.
All right, so okay, you're right. All right, yeah, that's it. So that's what's up. So what I saw was I wanted to give y'all healthier options and choices that I didn't have. So whatever you do with that, it is what it is. So now I look at it, I see both of y'all still using it as a lifestyle, right? So I didn't really have that.
They made fun of, but that's okay.
Right. So I didn't really have that. So
food. Oh, okay, well.
Okay, now it's my turn.
Any other time, you still just okay. Well, I'm gonna go into mine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, I just wanted you to have healthier options. I just wanted you to have something that I did not. That's it. Okay. So thinking about family, how much was being missed by most of us about how people really felt about each other? What, thinking back on your childhood, how much did the family miss about most of us about how they really felt? How were they missing each other? Like, what were the
there was no communication. Right?
Okay, all right.
That's simple.
So how did your cousins miss you when y'all
never told me?
They never told you. But I mean, so now looking back on it,
they never told me.
No, I'm asking you now. So looking back on it, what do you think? How did they miss you most of the time? What didn't they know?
Oh, miss me, like
yes.
My understanding.
Them understanding you. What did they miss?
I'm just a reserved person. I don't have to be seen. I don't have to be loud. I don't have to be in the front line. I don't have to be in the spotlight. That's just not me. I don't think anyone ever just asked me, who is Iman? What is Iman like? It's just like, oh, okay, cuz we doing this. You want to go? Probably not, because if you knew me, you wouldn't even invite me there.
So that's okay. So that was okay. Was that like when you got older, or was that?
I mean, it's still childhood. Like like
okay.
Going to the park at some point. Like I don't have to do that now. I do. I love it, but now it's just sometimes I just want to sit down.
Okay, so now moving to adulthood, how do you view, what do they miss now about you, or what do most people miss?
think it's just how I move. Like again, I don't have to be in the spotlight. I don't have to be on stage at the club. I don't have to be popping bottles. I don't need the sparkler girls. I don't need to go to certain events. I think that's really it. Like if you knew me, you just wouldn't invite me to certain places. So you don't know me, so you don't ask they don't ask the right question. Like, how do you feel about this? Instead of just, hey, we going here, X, Y, and Z, however that looks.
So what I saw from the childhood perspective, back when you guys were younger, I think they missed really what an opportunity y'all had to connect and how really close y'all were. Like it was different with us the way we did when y'all were younger, how we let y'all interact. Y'all had an opportunity to really be close and connect. But like you said, because of the parents, we started moving differently. So that kind of broke up that nucleus and that connectivity. Mm-hmm. So now if I go back today and look at it on how I see it today, getting older and getting wiser, I definitely see the disconnect in our parenting styles, the way that we connected y'all or didn't connect y'all. But I think that's just a shift in the systems and organizations in the way technology is moving, because now we have more access, but we have less connectivity. It's more surface. It's not as core and organic as it was before. So that's my piece on that. That's all I had. I just wanted to put that out there, kind of pick your brain on that. Mm-hmm. So hopefully somebody can use that. Yeah. And, for their family, and take an examine and kind of see if it works for you. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's not how y'all, situation is. Yeah. It's just us, but then maybe it connects.
I guess I would just suggest my generation just try to connect with your cousins.
Yeah.
Like if you making trips with outside people and your friends, and you follow your cousins on social media, just reach out. I mean, we still watch no matter how you cut the cheese. Mm-hmm. We watching each other's lives anyway, right. So you might as well be a part of that life.
And that's your family, though.
We share the same blood.
At the end of the day, y'all, listen, I'm going to tell y'all, listen, young people, I'm telling you, you can say whatever you want, no matter how bad it is. All you got is your family. At the end of the day, when it's the close of business, drop down deadline, all you have is your family, and that's it. Because there's people in the streets, they love you out of convenience. They deal with you out of convenience. Your family going to be there no matter what. They might not want to be there and don't like you. Right. But they going to still do it because that's you family. It's organic. That's what it is. So, all right. That's my piece, because I can do that all night right there. So I'm going to pull up. So, all right, y'all. We're going to wrap this show up. We want y'all to take this. We want you to test this. We want you to try this. Take it to the barbershop or take it to the hair salon. Take it to the job or take it to the church. Remember, you don't have to like it, believe it, or understand it. Sometimes you just have to respect it. This is the Clipper Dome Chronicles. Thank you.